What's that sound? It's for amusement only, the EM and Bingo Pinball Podcast.
Ooh, what's that sound?
That's just me.
Welcome back to For Amusement Only. This is Nick Baldridge. Tonight is Halloween, and for this evening's episode, I thought I'd talk about a horror-themed pitch and bat called Mystery Score. It was made by Midway in 1965. One of the defining features of pitch and bats is that there are a minimum of two controls. One, to send the ball towards your bat, and the second, to swing your bat. This is no exception. There are but two buttons, one for pitch, one for bat. The ball comes from the center of the playfield under a thin flap and will come rocketing at various speeds towards the bat. When you hit the ball, it's going to go towards either some switches on the side or flyaway targets in the back. Now, flyaway targets are a type of target that I haven't talked about before, except in passing, but what they are stand-ups that are hung vertically. So instead of coming up from below the playfield, they come from above, and when you hit them with a ball, they actually fly back and stay back. They don't come back down. Kind of similar in concept to a drop target. More similar in appearance to a stand-up target, but upside down. The back of Mystery Score is lined with 9 targets of the flyaway variety. Now, what's interesting about Mystery Score and what makes it unique and collectible is that it's a pitch and bat which is not actually about baseball. There are a few of those, but this is one of the most collectible. And I would say that it's because of the interesting and unique artwork. And also the sequence-driven gameplay, which is a little more deep than many pitch and bats. Of course, in your typical pitch and bat, you're trying to get home runs. And once you reach a certain threshold, typically, you'll receive a replay, a free game. Well, on Mystery Score, there are sequences, multiple, one for each set of score reels. There are 2 sets of score reels that operate independently, which are keeping track of their own special sequence. The sequence in this case is a numeric sequence, so 1 through 4 for red and 1 through 4 for green. And the idea is that you knock out 1 through 4 on either red or green, and you earn as many points as possible in either red or green or both. And once you reach a certain threshold, you'll either receive extra balls, a replay, or extra points. Now, as a pitch and bat, one of the defining elements is the number of shots that you get, the number of balls which will actually be pitched towards the bat. This is usually selectable, and I'm sure Mystery Score is no exception. I've never seen the inside of one. But also common in this era of pitch and bats is that you can earn extra innings by completing certain sequences or hitting specific targets on your last inning. And I call them innings, but it's shots. For Mystery Score, it's not actually an inning because it's not a pitch and bat exactly. Now, Mystery Score's artwork. Let's talk about that. On the back glass, you have multiple mythical creatures hanging out on the road to what looks like a haunted mansion. There's a variety of jokes drawn right onto the back glass, and the colors are quite bold. The cabinet itself is green as a base coat with webbing. The cabinet stencil includes a variety of monster eyes looking at you in both the front and the sides. It's very cool. The back glass has a lot of bold greens and yellows, purples, pinks, and reds. It's very vibrant. The playfield gives indication of how to start scoring in either red or green, and has all kinds of interesting jokes and artwork, just like the back glass. The artwork is different on the playfield than it is on the back glass, but now remember your sequence 1 through 4. You can also achieve this by hitting stand-up targets on the left and right side of the playfield. Right in the center, there's a flyaway target marked Mystery Score, and that's going to give you a random amount of points. This game looks like a lot of fun. It was actually at the Orc Show here in 2015, and I did not have a chance to play it. But it looks like quite a lot of fun, especially if you're playing with a friend and attempting to outdo their score. I've worked on a Midway pitch and bat of this era just a couple years before this one was put out, and so I recognize some of the lighting and artwork in what would be the upper deck, even though these games didn't have an upper deck. Kind of the back plane, I guess you would say, that indicates what the targets are for, but there are also star lamps. Now, when you hit the star when it's lit, it will award either a replay or an extra inning or ball based on your settings. Mystery Score uses the same interesting clutch-driven score stepping technology that it used in other pitch and bat games and gun games. Now, on Mystery Score, you can actually press the bat button multiple times per pitch, and therefore, if your ball doesn't happen to go all the way to the back, as it comes back down, if you're able to nudge or sling it to the bat again, you're able to get another chance at a hit on one of the back flyaway targets. This game looks like a lot of fun, like I say, and I do hope to play one day. Well, that's all for tonight's Halloween episode. Thank you very much for joining me. My name again is Nick Baldridge. You can reach me at foramusementonlypodcast@gmail.com, or you can call me on the Bingos line. That's 724-BINGOS1, 724-246-4671. You can listen to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Pocket Casts, via RSS, on Facebook, on Twitter at Bingo Podcast. You can follow me on Instagram at nbaldridge. You can listen to us on Google Play Music, or you can listen to us on our website, which is foramusementonly.libsyn.com. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a safe and happy Halloween, everybody.